Why can't we say how we feel about Kamala without automatically being Trump supporters? I never voted for Trump. I voted for freaking frack. Freaking frack were absolute trash. Literally the worst administration I have experienced thus far. And I know somebody's typing right now and saying, not worse than Trump. Bro, I don't care how much you gotta lie to yourself, gaslight yourself to make this make sense for you. But they actually made Trump administration not look too bad. They were that trash. We have not seen frack since she said, we did it, frick. That was the last time we seen that lady. Frick, I don't believe is running this country. I believe frick is finding out things as we find out things. Okay? It's simple as that. I never voted for Trump. I voted for frick and I voted for frack. So the fact that they tell us that frack is our only option, frack was selected, not elected. Nobody voted for this lady. Nobody delegated her. Nobody. They told us this is our option. So pardon the absolute hell out of me if I don't agree with this option they gave. I'm so sorry, not sorry. I don't care because I'm black and I'm a woman. I don't care. I don't like it. I think and here's the thing. Somebody's going to come in my comment section and say, well, what does the vice president do? Do they go missing for 3 years? We literally have not seen that lady for 3 years. I don't think a vice president does that. But let me give you an example of what a vice president does. Because unlike y'all, I actually research things. And I actually use my brain, bro. So let me tell you what a vice president is. A vice president breaks the tie. So say if, the Senate or whoever they're trying to discuss a bill. And let's say it's tie. The vice president will break the tie. So let me tell y'all what Vice President Frack did. She broke the tie for the tips on the tax on tips. 50% of them was for tax on tips and 50% of them were not for tax on tips. So Frack's job as the vice president was to break the tie, and whatever she says was going to go because she's breaking the tie. Well, Frack decides, I want tax on tips. So she broke the tie and they signed in tax on tips. Now Frack is in front of everybody's face telling folks that she is going to not do tax on tips. When Frack, if you did not want tax on tips, you do know it wouldn't be tax on tips right now because you literally were the tiebreaker. So, for example, folks, what is a vice president? That's what a vice president does, and that's what Frack did. So, pardon me if I'm not sold on Frack. Pardon me if I do not think that Frack is the best option for America. I think Frack is the best option for her self-serving ways. You know who immigrants coming over here living like kings and queens and being let in illegally. I'm cool with legal immigrants, but illegal immigrants being let in illegally, you know who that benefits? That benefits the woman with the illegal parents. If you actually listen, because like I said, I take my time to do my research. I don't listen to y'all. If you listen to when she ran for president back in 2020 and nobody wanted her because she was so liberal and she was so radical and nobody, even the Democrats didn't even agree with what she had going on. So not everybody just agrees with this lady being a president out of the sun. I don't understand it. But you know who immigrants do benefit? The woman who says it all the time. Equality. She wants everyone to be treated equally, whether you're born in this country or not. When she got on the stage and said, on the podium and said, Americans are celebrating Christmas and having a Merry Christmas, and illegal immigrants and children are not living this way, and da-da-da-da-da. What if he says things like unburdened by what has been? Meaning, Americans, y'all are a little too spoiled. And I'm about to unspoil you and I'm about to humble y'all. She's been to humble America in the worst way. The dictatorship y'all bird brains think y'all running from, you're actually running straight into. Think about it. Literally everything, even when the policy she just came out with, when she said they're going to cap grocery costs. So you mean to tell me you're going to tell people what they can sell their food for, sell their stuff for? You think that is helping, but that's honestly hurting, because at the end of the day, you don't know what it takes for people to sell their products. So if you're telling people they got to sell their eggs for $2.50 and they don't feel like they're making enough money, guess what they're going to do? They're going to stop selling eggs. And now everybody's trying to figure out where to get eggs from and where to get this from and where to get that from. It's all controlled. The dictatorship that y'all are running from, y'all are running straight into. the fear they putting into y'all when it comes to boogeyman Trump, like, you seriously think this man is the boogeyman. Y'all are, so the fear they put into y'all when it comes to this man is honestly insane. Like, y'all do know y'all survived with the boogeyman. You survived, you're alive, and you're well. I hope. I pray that you're alive and well. Well, I pray that you're well. If you're watching this, you're alive. But anyways, like, the fear that they putting into y'all is crazy. I can speak my opinion on the lady that I voted for. You can't pay me to vote for Frack again. I'm so sorry. I don't agree with it. I actually listen to what people say. I don't just go off of their skin tone, color, and their gender. I listen to what people say. And that lady wants full control of America. Americans, them people know what they doing, increasing the prices to everything, and they got immigrants over here living lovely. They know what they're doing. She's literally purposely humbling people. Not Joe Biden. You're a fool if you think Joe Biden is running this country. A absolute fool.